What's up, One Fam? Darren Fryer here, Ruby Executive and Wake Up Now, and I'm making this video to kind of teach you guys how to host a home event just through our example that we've been using, and it's been working really well. And people ask me all the time, I'm about to have a home event, how should I structure it, how should I set it up? So I thought it'd be easier if I just made a video walking anyone who wants to learn different methods to host these events, giving you guys a step-by-step kind of format to follow. Keep in mind, there's tons of different ways you can host these events. You know, it might be different for each demographic or culture, but this format that we've been using, it's been working pretty well everywhere. So feel free to use these methods and check it out. Step number one, guys, is to prepare for the event. If you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. So you got to organize the event at least 3 to 5 days before the actual event's happening. Whether it's at a house or it's at a venue or at a hotel, make sure you organize everything, lock it in before you actually start promoting it. Make some sort of flyer or Facebook event and invite people to it, get people connected, and you know, make sure people on your team are RSVPing to show up and giving their prospects the ample amount of time that they need to get their rides figured out and get their priorities straight so they can actually show up to the event. And also, you want to remember that people need to see some sort of awesome catchy flyer that's going to make them want to show up. Your team needs to know how to invite people the right way, how to pique interest and get prospects wanting to show up at the event to just educate themselves on the opportunity, to feel the energy and to see if this is real or not. Step number two is to intro the event the correct way. So as people start to roll through, the seats start to fill up, you want to have an MC or a host go up on stage, grab the mic, grab the people's attention, and be very energetic. Be very happy and positive and entertaining. You know, maybe even crack a couple appropriate jokes so people can start feeling good, because it's all about having that positive experience. That's what's gonna draw more people into your team and into these events. So there are 4 questions that you should ask people to get them, you know, realizing their present situation and why they showed up in the first place. What these questions do is it gets them involved, gets them awake. It also gets them to remember why they showed up in the first place. So question number 1 is, how many of you are in school right now? Please raise your hand. Question number 2 is, how many of you have a job right now? Please raise your hand.
Who here has a job? Okay, awesome. If you could just keep your hands up real quick again. Whoever in here has a job, keep your hands up. Now for those of you, everybody else, please look around. Please look around. Awesome. Don't act the baba, anybody. Okay, go ahead and put your hands down. Thank you very much.
Number 3, how many of you love your job? Please raise your hands.
Who in here loves their job? I see all the people that I know, lighter. Bar, I saw you last week, Bar.
Number 4, how many of you love how much you get paid at your jobs? Please raise your hand.
Okay, now here's the number 1 question. Who in here loves how much they get paid at their job? Now, keep your hands up, please. Keep your hands up high. Who in here loves how much they get paid at your job?
And then what you want to do after this exercise is really just make everyone notice, like, you know, do you see how the amount of hands have gone down from the first question to the 4th question?
If you can look around, everybody look around the room, you can see that the number of people from when we started this to the number of people now has diminished. A lot. Now don't laugh, it's actually very true. We get up every morning, we go to work, we do the same thing, 9 to 5, clock in, clock out, day in, day out. How many of us are actually happy with what we do? How many of us are actually happy with what we're bringing home at the end of the night?
Because when they're looking around, it makes them realize that they're not alone in the situation. A lot of people are stuck in situations that they're not happy with. So what we're gonna do now, guys, is we're gonna show you a way where you can love your job and you can love how much you get paid, and that's where we'll go on to the next step. Step number 3 is to play them a lifestyle video. Okay, you told them that you were gonna show them a way where they can love what they do and they can love what they get paid. So now you're gonna show them what the reward looks like. You're gonna show them what the end result looks like. Any lifestyle video you like, I'll put a couple of my favorite ones in this video, but play them a video that shows how happy, how exciting, how positive, how much fun we have in Wake Up Now when we're able to go through the process, go through the struggle, and reap the rewards. After the lifestyle video is over, ask them 2 more questions. How many of you want to live that type of lifestyle? Everyone's hands should go up. They see how much fun we're having traveling the world. Who wouldn't want to have that type of lifestyle? And then the last question before the opportunity video is, how many of you are doing something today to live that type of lifestyle tomorrow? And this is where you get all your teammates who are in Wake Up Now to raise their hands and be like, awesome guys, well if you aren't doing something today to live that type of lifestyle tomorrow, we're going to show you exactly the vehicle that will get you to where you want to be. And that's where we move on to the next step. Step number 4, play them a presentation video. And this varies based on when you're watching this video. You want to show them the most updated one. For a while we were using the best Wake Up Now opportunity video. Now you know there's the One Life video that's on wakeupnow.com, but you want to play them a presentation video that goes into depth on the products, on the services, on the comp plan, that gives them more of the meat and potatoes, not just the flash, not just the reward, but the actual vehicle. So this step is about showing them the vehicle, showing them the details, showing them the value of our products, services, culture, and compensation plan. And then after this, it's time for people to go up on stage and start sharing their testimonies. You don't want to have too many people, maybe three or four people, you know, ranging from the lowest rank to the highest rank to close the event off. So you want to have them go up for, you know, maybe 5 or 10 minutes and just share their story, you know, where they were before Wake Up Now, what they thought when they first saw it, and where they are now. Okay, and you're gonna progress, and whoever's last is gonna share his story, close everyone off, thank them for coming out, and you guys have completed your successful home event. And just keep in mind, if your first few home events, not many people show up, or even no one shows up, that's completely normal. When I first joined network marketing, my first few events only had 1 or 2 people, and most of the time, those were just my teammates. So you gotta understand that it's all a learning process. You gotta learn how to invite the right way. You'll get a lot of momentum if you could do these home events. More meetings means more money, so let's do this.